America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
It's episode 177 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome aboard. For the regulars, great to have you back. The way we do things here, very simple. I'm going to give you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia. 7 questions per round, 5 seconds between questions. At the end of each round, I give you all the answers. Simple as that. Your first round today is going to bounce around, cover a lot of different topics. We'll do music for round number 2 and movies for round number 3. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, question number 1. Name the series that ran from 2002 to 2008 and starred Michael Chiklis as Vic Mackey. Question 2. William Leonard Roberts II was born in Mississippi in 1976. Today, he's an extremely successful rapper. What stage name do we know William Leonard Roberts II as? Question 3. NBA Jam was published by Midway Games and released on arcade, Super NES, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Sega CD in what year? So I'm looking for what year was the debut of NBA Jam? Question 4. The series Walker, Texas Ranger ran for 9 seasons and starred martial arts legend Chuck Norris. What was the first name of the character played by Chuck Norris on the show? Question 5. Wrestling fans, finish this catchphrase. When you're NWO, you're NWO. Question number 6. The character Lilith debuted on Cheers in 1986 as Frasier Crane's date, and she became a regular guest on the show. The character then carried over to the Cheers spin-off series, Frasier. What was Lilith's last name? This is obviously before they got married. What was Lilith's last name? And question number 7. Rocky the Mountain Lion is the mascot for a professional basketball team based in Colorado. Name the team. And that's going to do it for round number 1. Let's check your answers. Question number 1. Name the series that ran from 2002 to 2008 and starred Michael Chiklis as Vic Mackey. The Shield. Question 2. William Leonard Roberts II was born in Mississippi in 1976. Today, he's an extremely successful rapper. What stage name do we know William Leonard Roberts II as? Rick Ross. Question 3. NBA Jam was published by Midway Games and released on arcade, Super NES, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Sega CD in what year? 1993. NBA Jam was one of the first games to feature licensed NBA teams, but not the first. The first video game to ever feature licensed NBA teams was way back in 1980, a game called NBA Basketball that was released on a console called the Intellivision, which was put out by Mattel. I don't know anything about the Intellivision, but if you look at the console, it kind of looks like an Atari. Question number 4. The series Walker, Texas Ranger ran for 9 seasons and starred martial arts legend Chuck Norris. What was the first name of the character played by Chuck Norris on the show? Cordell. Cordell Walker. Question 5. Wrestling fans, finish this catchphrase. When you're NWO for life. Question 6. The character Lilith debuted on Cheers in 1986 as Frasier Crane's date. She became a regular guest on that show, and the character carried over to the Cheers spin-off series Frasier. What was Lilith's last name? Sternin. Sternin. And question 7. Rocky the Mountain Lion is the mascot for a professional basketball team based in Colorado. Name the team. Denver Nuggets.
Round 2.
Round number 2 this week, all about music. Question number 1. God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You was the third single from what group's 1998 self-titled debut album? Question 2. The medley of songs commonly called Aquarius / Let the Sunshine In, or simply The Age of Aquarius, is a medley of 2 songs that was released by the American R&B group The Fifth Dimension. It became a number 1 hit. What famous musical was this medley originally written for? Question 3. What band has a cover of the Joy Division song Dead Souls that appeared on the Crow soundtrack back in 1994? Question 4. What famous band was J.C. Chasez a member of? Question 5. I could leave, but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same. It's just a shame. That's all. Name the band. Question 6. You raise the blade. You make the change. You rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. These lyrics come from track 9 on Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Name the song. And question 7. The 4th biggest single of 1975 was a pop country song called Before the Next Teardrop Falls, which is partially sung in Spanish. The 1975 version is not the original version of that song. What artist gave us that 1975 version of Before the Next Teardrop Falls? And that's going to do it for round number 2. Here come your answers. Question 1. God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You was the third single from what group's 1998 self-titled debut album? NSYNC. Question 2. The medley of songs commonly called Aquarius / Let the Sunshine In, or simply The Age of Aquarius, is a medley of 2 songs that was released by American R&B group The Fifth Dimension, and it became a number 1 song. What famous musical was this medley originally written for? Hair. Question 3. What band has a cover of the Joy Division song Dead Souls that appears on the Crow soundtrack from 1994? 9 Inch Nails. The Crow soundtrack from 94, without a doubt, one of my favorite albums of all time. Definitely one of, I feel, the best soundtracks that has come out in my lifetime. And dare I say the 9 Inch Nails version of Dead Souls is better than the Joy Division version? I'll say this, it is certainly up for discussion. Question number 4. What band was J.C. Chasez a member of? Once again, NSYNC is your answer. J.C. is in that group of now very famous people who, back when they were like kids and early teenagers, was a member of the Mickey Mouse Club. Question 5. I could leave, but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same. It's just a shame. That's all. Name the band. Genesis. Those are lyrics from the song That's All, which came out back in 1983. Question 6. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. These are lyrics from track 9 on Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Name that song. Brain Damage. That song features some manic laughter that you'll hear. It's kind of this echoey laughter. And I looked it up. Whose laughter is that? And it's a guy named Peter Watts, who, back at the time that this album was being made, was their road manager. What a cool thing to kind of have on your resume. That, yeah, I'm the guy that has the crazy laughing on Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album. Awesome. Question number 7. The fourth biggest single of 1975 was a pop country song called Before the Next Teardrop Falls, which is partially sung in Spanish. That 1975 version is not the original version of that song. What artist gave us the 1975 version of Before the Next Teardrop Falls? That is Freddie Fender. Now, interesting note, that song was originally written in 1967. Before Freddie Fender recorded it and it became a hit song, more than 25 other artists had recorded and released that song. Somehow, Freddie Fender cracked the code and was able to make the song a hit, and it became a huge hit in 1975, both on the pop charts and the country charts. You're listening to America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. I'm Joe Parisi, and here comes your third and final round.
Round 3.
So round 3 today is a movie round. Here we go. Question 1. In the 1988 action film Action Jackson, who stars as Detroit police detective Jericho Action Jackson? Question 2. A psychological drama from 2001 starring Christina Ricci as Elizabeth Lily Wurtzel, a 19-year-old accepted into Harvard with a journalism scholarship who later ends up being sent to very expensive psychiatric sessions. Jason Biggs, Anne Heche, Michelle Williams, and Jessica Lange also appear in this film. The film is based off of a 1994 memoir of the same name. Name the film. Question 3. In which film did Joe Pesci play a character named Nicky Santoro? Question 4. This actor and television personality played Semmi and Reverend Brown in Coming to America. Name the actor. Question 5. This actress has played characters named Jordan O'Neill, Cassandra Eldridge, Aaron Grant, and Molly Jensen. Name the actress. Question 6. This character actor is known for playing villains. He has over 270 credits to his name on IMDb. In 1993, he played Dial, the main antagonist in the film Free Willy. In Top Gun, he played Lieutenant Commander Rick Jester Heatherly. He played Duggan in The Next Karate Kid. Name this character actor. Final question. Question number 7. What Goonies actor has a cameo in Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning? And that's going to do it for round number 3. Here come your final 7 answers. Question 1. In the 1988 action film Action Jackson, who stars as Detroit police detective Jericho Action Jackson? Carl Weathers. Question 2. A psychological drama from 2001 starring Christina Ricci as Elizabeth Lily Wurtzel, a 19-year-old accepted into Harvard with a journalism scholarship who later ends up being sent to some very expensive psychiatric sessions. Jason Biggs, Anne Heche, Michelle Williams, and Jessica Lange also appear in the film. The film's based off a 1994 memoir of the same name. Name the film. Prozac Nation. Question 3. In what film did Joe Pesci play a character named Nicky Santoro? That is Casino. Joe Pesci's character in that film was based off of a real mobster named Anthony Spilotro. I guess that's how you say it. He was known as Tony the Ant. Question 4. This actor and TV personality played Semmi and Reverend Brown in Coming to America. Name the actor. That is Arsenio Hall. Reverend Brown. I love the Reverend Brown scene in Coming to America when he introduces, what's his name, Randy Watson and Sexual Chocolate. Best scene of the movie, in my opinion. Question 5. This actress has played characters named Jordan O'Neill, Cassandra Eldridge, Aaron Grant, and Molly Jensen. Name the actress. That is Demi Moore. Jordan O'Neill was her character in G.I. Jane, Aaron Grant, Striptease, Cassandra Eldridge, One Crazy Summer, and Molly Jensen was her character in Ghost, the fabulous Demi Moore. Question 6. This character actor is known for playing villains, and he has over 270 credits to his name on IMDb. In 1993, he played Dial, the main antagonist in the film Free Willy. In Top Gun, he played Lieutenant Commander Rick Jester Heatherly. He played Duggan in The Next Karate Kid. Name this character actor. That is Michael Ironside. Look up Michael Ironside. He's been in like every third movie that's been created in the last 30 years. I'm so fascinated by guys like that who have just these wild resumes, and in a lot of those films, especially the ones that I mentioned, pretty key parts in those movies, but somehow the public doesn't know their name. How does that happen? How can a guy be in that much and the public not know his name? You gotta wonder, is it by design? Is it just that particular actor or actress just totally strays away from publicity and wants no part of fame, and they're able to kind of keep a low profile? I don't know. It's fascinating to me, though. Final question, question 7. What Goonies actor has a cameo in Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning? Corey Feldman. So Corey had been in the prior Friday the 13th film, and they wanted to have him in Part 5, but he was unavailable because it was going to be shooting at the same time as Goonies. So they came up with an idea to just have him do a cameo, something they could film in one day. So as it turned out, Sundays were the day off for the Goonies filming schedule. So they picked a Sunday, and what they did was they went to Corey Feldman's house, his family's house. You know, he lived with his parents at this time. They go to his house at night. They bring in rain machines, and they filmed it in his backyard. So the scene, if you have seen this movie, Corey Feldman's like peeking through some leaves, some brush, kind of hiding, looking at this graveyard where these two guys are like digging up a grave, and it's Jason Voorhees' grave. And Corey's like terrified, and that whole thing, where you see Corey anyway, was filmed in his backyard at night with fake rain. Pretty wild. Guys, this has been episode 177 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Joe Parisi. My website, if you want to email me, joeparisivoiceover.com. Also on Instagram at joeparisivo. See you guys in 2 weeks. Take care.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.